started as a regular hike. The sun was shining, the trail was peaceful, and I was excited to explore a new cave I'd heard about. What I didn't know was that this day would turn into the longest and most terrifying 72 hours of my life. The cave was stunning. Cool air, glimmering rocks, and silence so deep you could feel it. I took a few pictures and ventured deeper. That's when I noticed it. A narrow passageway, just big enough to crawl through. Curiosity got the better of me. Just a quick peek, I thought. I squeezed through, my flashlight cutting through the darkness. The walls were tight, but I was determined. Suddenly, I felt the ground shift. A low rumble echoed through the cave. Then, boom! The passage behind me collapsed. My heart raced. I was trapped. I reached for my phone. No signal. I yelled for help, but my voice just echoed back at me. I was completely alone. I sat there for hours, replaying every decision that led me here. My water bottle was half full, I had no food, and my flashlight battery was already draining. That's when I realized I'd have to figure this out on my own. I decided to explore further in. Maybe there was another way out. I marked the walls with rocks so I wouldn't get lost. Each step felt heavier than the last, the air growing colder. I stumbled upon an underground pool. The water was freezing, but it was my only source of hydration. I took small sips, my mind racing with plans and fears. Hours turned into a day, then two. I was exhausted, hungry, and losing hope. For 2 days, I fought panic and hunger. Then, I found a faint breeze coming from the depths of the cave. It was my only lead. I followed the air current, crawling through tight spaces and climbing over jagged rocks. My flashlight flickered, and the darkness became overwhelming. That's when I saw something that stopped me in my tracks, a set of markings on the wall. Someone had been here before. The markings pointed forward, and I felt a glimmer of hope. The path ahead was treacherous. At one point, I had to climb a near vertical rock face. My hands were scraped raw, my legs trembling, but I kept going. Then, I saw it, a sliver of light breaking through the darkness. I scrambled toward it, tears streaming down my face. The breeze grew stronger, and finally, I emerged into the sunlight. I collapsed onto the grass, breathing in the fresh air, feeling the warmth of the sun on my skin. I was free. 72 hours of terror, survival, and sheer determination, and I made it out alive. That cave taught me something I'll never forget. When you think you've reached your limit, there's always a little more strength left inside you, and sometimes that's all you need to survive. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more stories like this.